Hi, I'm Diva from Musical Hell, and I know the score. Isn't that just a great bass riff? 30 years ago this month, Jim Henson first invited viewers down to Fraggle Rock, completing a trilogy of landmark television series that began with Sesame Street and The Muppet Show. Through the magic of Netflix, I was able to revisit the series recently, and was struck by its heart, thoughtfulness, and musicality, things which somehow slipped past me back when the show first aired in the 80s. Well, better late than never, so let's take a moment to dance our cares away with the music of Fraggle Rock. Fraggle Rock is probably the most intricate of Henson's television productions, focusing on the peculiar symbiosis of the creatures in its subterranean world. In true television theme fashion, the title song establishes the basic groundwork for this conceit, introducing in turn each main group of characters: the oblivious humans, the fun-loving Fraggles, the workaholic Doozers, and the terrifyingly gigantic Gorgs. It establishes the basic premises of the series without being too heavy-handed about it, and the theme music with its cheerful rock guitar practically invites you to sing and clap along.
Let the music play. Down at Fraggle Rock. Down at Fraggle Rock.
Down at Fraggle Rock.
Music often figures prominently in Henson's work, but where Sesame Street uses it as an education tool and The Muppet Show employs it as part of its variety show format, Fraggle Rock tends to approach its songs more in the style of a straight-up musical, using them to give voice to the characters' feelings, establish themes, and move the story. It's very hard for a television series to sustain the musical format for a long period of time, but Fraggle Rock makes it work by having the songs emerge organically from the universe's framework. The day-to-day life in the Rock is sprinkled with work songs, ceremonial chants, heroic ballads, and other occasions where the music feels like it fits in naturally. One episode, The Day the Music Died, even takes this idea a step further by making music a literally essential part of the universe. In it, the main character Gobo learns that music feeds the creatures who light the Fraggles' underground caverns. Although this is pretty much a one-off concept and never really figures in the overall series, it's an interesting facet to the peculiar ecosystem and to the overarching theme of our interdependence on each other.
Sunlight in my words. Learn to sing the golden sun to shine. Must be from the music.
Another indication of the importance of music in the Fraggle world is the character of Cantus the Minstrel. Although he only appears in a handful of episodes, Cantus was performed by Jim Henson and was probably the closest thing he had to a regular character on the series. He's very much a guiding light figure, using his songs as a means of enlightenment and encouraging the other characters to find their song, their own unique voice and contribution to the world. References to the various characters and races as different parts of a musical arrangement are a recurring motif in Fraggle Rock, and reflects the concept of everything contributing to make a greater whole. Cantus gets what is probably my favorite song from Fraggle Rock, a gentle walking tune called Let Me Be Your Song. The lyrics are loaded with nature references and are a little nonsensical, which fits Cantus, a character who never met an enigmatic phrase he didn't like.
There are no rules, and those are the rules.
Gotcha.
But it's the haunting pipe motif that sells this piece, a sad, lilting air that goes straight to the heart. When Cantus plays it, flowers open and the entire rock stops to listen, and so does the audience. The music in Fraggle Rock is a mix of folk, rock, gospel, blues, jazz, and other influences that reflect the earthy, heartfelt nature of the characters. One of the first songs heard is the bright, bouncy Follow Me, an invitation into an adventure exploring the wonders of the world. It's a great introduction not only to Gobo and his uncle Traveling Matt, but to the series in general.
Much to explore. Come and follow me. Now you sing with me, Gobo. Every morning, every day, every evening, calling me away. Very good, nephew Gobo. Keep following.
But we haven't gone anywhere yet.
What? This way.
The non-Fraggle races get their turn singing too. I'm rather fond of the music given to the Gorgs because it reflects their comic pomposity and pretensions. Gorgs style themselves as rulers of the universe, but their kingdom amounts to this tiny little homestead, and it's amusing watching them putting on airs. I Give to Thee is a fine example of the disconnect between how the Gorgs see themselves and how they actually are. It starts off as a stately medieval-style folk ballad with florid harps and grand declarations of love. But in true Henson fashion, the ostentatious ceremony gets punctured by Junior Gorg's jazzy improvising. The complete series of Fraggle Rock is available on DVD, Netflix, and Amazon Instant. It's a key example of Jim Henson's genius, so check it out if you didn't see it the first time, or if, like me, you didn't know what you were missing. I'm Diva, I know the score, and now so do you.